Good day. This is Carla. It's June 2nd. The time is 5:39 a.m. If you are new to my channel, welcome and thank you for visiting. While you are here, buckle up. If the shoe fits, left side, clickety clack. If it doesn't, don't force it. If you are the messenger, pass it along, please and thank you. Two things. First, I was hearing Katy Perry. Oh my goodness. I can't think of the name of this. I think the name of the song is Black Horse, but in the song she say, "So you want to dare to do this?" I think that's how I start off. Boy, you should know who you fighting for. Something coming at you like a black horse. Are you ready for the perfect storm? Because once you mine, there's no going back, right? Okay, so, and then there's another part. She says, "So you want to play with magic? You better know who you falling for." Okay, so you want to play with magic, you better know who you falling for. I believe those are the lyrics. Okay, I had to give y'all that in order for this to make sense. So I was hearing that Katy Perry song, right? And the part that stood out, the first part I was hearing, "So you want to play with magic," but the words that I heard after that were not the lyrics to the song. So it was like, "So you want to play with magic, you better know who you fucking with." Because once they get started, it ain't no going back. So you created this storm. And since you created this storm, I just heard you woke up the beast in somebody. You woke up the beast in somebody. Now I'm seeing the movie Glass with my mans. If you seen that movie, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you haven't, I'm sorry, spoiler alert. It's an old movie. But anyway, in the movie Glass, towards the end of the movie, bro, right at the end of the movie, some shit was going down, and there was a guy in the movie, and he had all these different personalities, split personalities, and I think the name of that movie was Split. But anyway, my man's had one of his personalities. He could turn into a beast. Okay, still look the same, but he just got strong as fuck, and he could just do shit, right? So what they just showed me was that scene in the movie where when I said you woke up the beast in them, and my man's, when you wake up the beast in him, he got strong as fuck and he could do supernatural shit. This nigga was on all fours, like he was on his hands and his feet, and he was running like a fucking like a lion or some shit. But you don't woke up the beast in somebody, and you was told to stop. So now, since you don't woke up the beast in this person, you created the perfect storm for yourself because you wanted to play with magic and you didn't know who you was fucking with. So now you about to find out. I don't know who this shit is for. It ain't really none of my business. I'm just giving the message. So when you go and playing with magic and shit and doing shit to people, provoking people, just fucking with people unprovoked. You fuck with somebody that ain't fucked with you. And that's why they say, "So you want to play with magic, you should have known who you was fucking with." So you want to play with magic, you should have knew who you was fucking with. And now I was hearing this a while back. Well, not a while back, but for a little bit anyway. Omarion, icebox. I got this icebox where my heart used to be. I'm so cold, I'm so cold, I'm so cold. You woke up the beast. That shit look like it's about to fall. But you woke up the beast in somebody. You made somebody cold. Where they heart used to be for you, it's an ice box. So they don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck. The fucks that they gave for you or them or whoever, they no longer give a fuck. You wanted to play with magic with somebody. You unprovoked. You provoked somebody that was not fucking with you. That was minding their business. And I'm repeating what I'm hearing. They cared. They cared enough about you to basically ignore the fuck shit that you was doing, but you kept going. You didn't stop. Or they kept going and they didn't stop. Because I could be talking to the person that the beast done woke up in them, or I could be talking to the motherfucker that woke up the beast in somebody else. However the shoe fits, slip, slide, clickety clack. But anyway, you have to. Now I'm hearing that song. You better be careful what you say to me, cause somebody. No, you better be careful what you say to me, cause it might come around on you. I think that's how the lyrics go. You better be careful what you do to me, because somebody might do it to you. That is, oh my God. I think that woman's name is Sparkle. She did that song with R. Kelly. Be careful. You better be careful what you say to me. No, because it might turn around on you. Yeah, I think that's the lyrics. But I know she said you better be careful what you do to me, because somebody gonna do it to you. So that's what this is. You fucked around playing with magic. You done turn somebody ice cold towards you, or you've turned ice cold towards somebody or bodies, individuals. You should have been careful what you said, what you did about with these individuals, to these individuals, or to this individual. Again, however the shoe fits, slips, slide, clickety clack. 7:47 was just on the timer. And then I look at my clock on the TV, it's 5:47. 47 sevens and fours. Look it up. But my head just started hurting. I apologize. That 7:47 literally made my head start hurting. As soon as I said that shit, my head started hurting. But anyway, so you fucked around with somebody that you didn't know who they truly were. And you provoked this person to the point where you woke up the beast in them and you turned them cold. So now they don't give a fuck. You created the perfect storm for this individual to do what they gonna do. Cause now you wasn't careful. You wasn't mindful of who you was fucking with. And I heard you didn't take heed to the warnings either. I'm about to repeat what I'm being told. You didn't take heed to the warnings. Your team, your spiritual team, told you to stop, but you refused. Now you looking to your team for help, or you're going to be looking to your spiritual team for help. And I heard, you created this shit, and now you about to deal with the consequences. I heard you about to get that fuck around and find out. And no matter what you try to do back, it ain't gonna work. You ain't gonna do nothing but hurt yourself. So you need to stop fucking with magic, because you don't know who you fucking with. But you about to find out. Your team said fuck you. Since you said fuck them, and you didn't want to listen to what they was telling you when they told you to stop fucking with this individual. So now they saying fuck you. You on your own. And I heard that somebody people doing this, they washing their hands of you. I heard that, and I could see hands. So somebody's spiritual team don't wash their hands of them because they've been fucking around and doing shit that they ain't supposed to do. They've been fucking with somebody they shouldn't have been fucking with. So you want to play with magic. You should have known who you was fucking with. You don't woke up. You turned somebody ice cold and woke up the beast in them. And this is something my mom was a teacher. Might as well say she was a teacher. They say teacher's aide, but she was a fucking teacher in my opinion. But anyway, one of the teachers that she worked with, and she worked with preschoolers. So they had a thing where the kids, they do good, they can get a little treat out the little treat thing, right? But before the kids could get anything out of the little treat bucket, bag, whatever, they tell the kids, when you stick your hand in here, you get what you get, and you don't have a fit. And it wasn't just with that, it was just period. You get 1111. You get what you get, and you don't have a fit. You get what you get, and you don't have a fit. So, you fucked around playing with magic when you didn't know who you was fucking with. You turned this motherfucker ice cold and woke up the beast in them. So now you get what you get and you don't have a fit. Meaning when shit starts happening, even if it ain't already, but when shit start going, I heard awry. When shit start going awry in your life, you get what you get and you don't have a fit. And I heard, and this is I'm sorry. This somebody's mama, nana, big mama. I can't see her face, but I can hear her voice, and she is pissed off. She is pissed off. And she going so fast, I can't. She pissed off. She got an accent too. I can't make the accent out. It's not coming clear, but she pissed off. And she talking real fast. Wait, slow down, please. Your ass thought you could just do whatever the fuck you wanted to do. Didn't I teach you better than that? Didn't I tell you not to do that shit? But no, you want to be a smart ass. You want to be a smart ass. So now, guess what? I'm done. I'm done. Don't call on me. Don't ask me for shit. And then I heard none of us. Oh, not even the person who you think holds your crown. Every deity you have called on, they coming for your ass. They allowed you to dig this hole. They allowed you to do this. While you thought what you were doing was fucking with this person, you want to play with magic, whatever it is that you thought you was doing to somebody else, that shit was like, okay, a soccer net. That's what I'm seeing, a soccer net. You know how you kick the ball and the ball go in the net so it don't go nowhere else. So all of that shit you was throwing, it was being caught by a net. It was being caught by a net. Like maybe little tiny pieces of your bullshit might have seeped through, and but it was just a tiny bit of your bullshit. While you was thinking you was fucking with somebody and you was doing damage to somebody, you wasn't doing anything but building up your own karma. 1423 was just on the timer. 1, 2, 3, 4. You was just building up your own karma. So everything that you tried to do to somebody, 1444, you are about to receive that, or they are about to receive that shit back. I heard boomerang, boing, yang, 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 yang. So you get what you get and you don't have a fit because you shouldn't have been fucking with that person in the first place. I'm hearing an accent. It, I want to say, it sounds like a Spanish accent, but it's not clear anymore. It's muffled, but it's an accent. But it sounds like a Spanish accent. And I don't mean no disrespect if I'm not politically correct with that. But yeah, somebody's mama, grandma, she was of high authority. That's what I heard. She was of high authority. Why am I hearing Scarface? Okay, you want to play? Let's play. That's what you did. This beast and this person, it's like some Scarface shit. You want to play? Let's play. You want to play? Let's play. Your world, I'm hearing Michael Jackson, you rock my world. Your world is about to get fucking rocked. Your world is about to get rocked. Because you wanted to play with magic. You should have knew who you was fucking with. I know I'm being repetitive, but I'm just repeating what I'm hearing. 5:55 on my TV. But yeah, so good luck with that. Um yeah, I guess you should have did your research on who you was fucking with, because just because people don't present themselves as who they truly are, when it comes down to, this is my opinion, when it comes down to certain things, you know, a motherfucker could be a billionaire, but they dress like they work at McDonald's. And that ain't no disrespect or no shade to a McDonald's employee. You know what I'm saying? They dress regular. I guess I could have just said that. They just dress regular, like they got a regular fucking job. But you don't know this motherfucker is a billionaire. But because they just look like a old regular motherfucker, you want to treat them like shit. But little did you know, this billionaire actually runs the fucking company you work for. This billionaire owns the complex you live in, or the property that you renting. This the same motherfucker that when you needed some help, they helped you. And then you spit in their face because of how they appeared to look to you. They look like, oh, I can fuck this person over. They ain't got shit. I can do this. I can do that. I can do this. I can trick this motherfucker. You thought you was gonna run a scam on somebody, and you scammed yourself. So now you about to get the fuck around and find out. I heard uh Black Cauldron. I hear her say that all the time. You about to get the fuck around and find out, and that's whose voice I heard. So you about to get the fuck around and find out. Cause you played with magic. You didn't know who you was fucking with, and now this person don't give a fuck. You woke up the beast in them, and now it's about to go down. So yeah, that's what I got. Uh, Again, if the shoe fits, slip side, clickety clack, 1919. If it doesn't, don't force it. If you are the messenger, pass it along. And good luck with the rest of your days, cause I heard it. I'm hearing it's gonna be few. Them days is few. Somebody, oh,